Okay, good evening and welcome to Mo Knows featuring me, Mo Mo Mo. Mm. Ugh. All right, let me look at that. Let me see what it sounds like. You're gonna hear it in double. It might be low. Let me check that again. All right, let me check in on the YouTube. Ugh. Bear with me. Let me check the mic again. That sounds good to me. Good evening and welcome to Mo Knows featuring me, Mo Mo Mo. Now let me find my music because I just feel like playing my music today. Un momentito. Um Sometimes I'll be looking for stuff and I have to remember what the name of the thing one thing is. Well, I don't think it's over here, so maybe it's over here. No. It's over here on this screen. Everything's gonna be all right, Mo, in the morning time. Here we is. Get rid of that. I think I go here. I do. Um, I think it's this one. No, it's not that one. What's this one? No, it's not that one. Uh, let me see. Let me come over here. Where's my stuff? Why is it not this one? It's not that one though. Hold up. I know how to find it on my computer. Mm. No. Who is that? Let me see what this one is. Oh no. No. It's it's this group. Well, where's the darn playlist? Let me go over here. Man, listen. Hold up a minute. I gotta find my music. Oh, good thing I can't find it because now I'm like, I might have deleted it the other night when I was using it. How annoying would that be if that's what I did? Did I do that? I might might have done that. Because I was up here messing with something I didn't know nothing about. I'm trying to think because I might have hit. Yeah, I might have got rid of my song. That's gonna be so sad if I did that. Hold up. Let me find it in another way. I'm so upset by that. Hold up. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's that program. Well, it's obviously that program. How come I wouldn't have? What is this? I'm so. I don't even know what that is. That's crazy that I don't know what that is. But hold on a second. Because it's only but three buttons over here. Let's go to explore. Ooh. I don't want to do that much exploring. Ooh. I don't want to do that much. Hi, I think I found me. But I gotta figure out why I didn't find me the other way.
Battery 80%. Monifest Ultra.
Justice in the mix. Bringing truth with no tricks. Mama Mo, here we go. Welcome to the show, you know. Monica Mo, justice in the mix. Bringing truth with no tricks. Saturdays are day to shine. Focus on books and storylines. Courtroom drama commentary. Keeping it real, never scary. More justice, dropping wisdom. Weekend vibes, you can't miss them. Open your mind, let the truth be told. From the cases big to the bold. Deep dive into legal scenes. Breaking down what justice means. Analyzing every clue we find. No stone left unturned, no mind left blind.
Last part.
Gather round, it's time to see justice served properly. Books and cases, join the ride. Wanna come with justice by your side. Oh, justice dropping wisdom. Weekend vibes, you can't miss them. Open your mind, let the truth be told. From the cases big to the bold.
Shout out to Momo for finding her music. Hey, San Francis. Hello, the dude from New York. How you doing? Goddamn, you looking so fantastic. Keep up the good work. Yeah. Okay. Um. Yeah. Sir, you know how New York do. I don't know. I'm a Southside Jamaica Queens. I'm a Southside Jamaica Queens girl. So you should have fell in love with me before you fell in love with the other lady. But all right. So today, what are we doing, Mo? All right. So I have an event that I'm going to on Thursday. I'm just saying. That's how that stuff goes. All right. I have an event that I'm going to on Thursday. So I'm learning some new terminology in the crochet world. So I my friend. So let me give y'all some background. My childhood friend. She sent me a video a couple of weeks ago of a shawl, and she was like, I think you could do that. And I was like, I think I can too. So I went clicked on it. A million people have made this short on the YouTube. But I couldn't find a pattern for it. And you know how that goes. Um, and when I did find a pattern for it, a pattern for it, I don't think it worked out right. So I made one. I felt it was too big. I felt it was too. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. So I frogged it. I took it apart basically, and I created a new one. So today I'm going to finish the new one, and while I'm here, I am going to. So I was stealing the yarn from the old one because I wasn't gonna buy no more yarn. And personally, I don't think this color is available anymore because Joann's went out of business, and Michael's is really the only place to get some of this yarn from. And it's a hot mess getting the yarn from Michael's. Um, so that's part of the world we live in. All right, so I have it. So this some funky thing. It stretches around. It's got these arms. So it ties around a certain way. I'm getting excited. Now, not for nothing. Knowing I got this color, right? Cause this is like it's still like in the mauve family. Why do I have like some burgundy type dress, but I'm still wearing
Volu-Firm. K-I-N-G-K-I-R-E-N.
if y'all heard that call, that's bad business. Okay. So yes, um the dress is burgundy. So I gotta figure that out. But in any event, this is going on top of that dress. I don't care what dress it was. Initially I thought I was gonna find a black dress to go, to the event. However, I found in that burgundy wine color, and I love it. And I feel like I'm gonna I'm going to match it. I'm going to match it with this color lipstick. Oh, I just can't wait. I don't get invited to too much things, but when I do get invited to something, I'm excited. Okay, so this is it's just a short. So it's supposed to wrap around you like something like this, like that, like that, like that, crossover, boom. And then it's the sleeves for me. So that's what we're working on today. We're just finishing up the sleeves. Um, so I have to sew these to make them into sleeves, and then they're supposed to go, "Hey, KK, what's up? Happy belated." But I got to speak to you. Girl, did you see my video yesterday? I didn't sing happy birthday to you. That would be a lie. I thought you was gonna crank up your B, and we was gonna, have cocktails. Why am I just telling lies today? I guess because I can. Anyway, this is supposed to go like this, and then these sleeves are crisscross, and it will be like, so it's gonna be something like that. Oh, you saw it? All right, thank you. You know what she's saying? She like, yo, this woman over here got a lot of damn nerve. When I call her up and be like, did you see my short? She be like, what short? Which one? Ain't never watched my stuff, but then always want me to watch her stuff. Yeah, that's what besties are for. Just saying. Anyway. Ooh. So I think this one is going to work better with the crisscrossing action. But it better not be cold. It better not be cold, because this is, now you see. See, I don't understand that. All right, I'm going to leave this alone, because I still feel like it's too big or something. All right, so today what we're going to do is, we're going to sew in the arms and make the arms. And that's it. I'm still not feeling this. I'm just still not feeling this. I don't know why. I'm just still not feeling it. All right. And that's it. Otherwise, I don't really got anything to talk about. I ain't got nobody to talk about. Ain't none of that happening. I'm just saying, you just be like, did you see that? I know what you be saying in your head. I'm just telling you, because I know you. You be like, this damn Mo, I don't even know why I'm her friend, because she never be watching my shiz. And that's it, which is not really true. It's just that my short-term memory is bad. And if I don't transfer the thing over, sometimes if I don't transfer it over to long-term memory, I don't remember that stuff. And then sometimes when she just be like, this, I'm like, oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I know about that one. And that's that. So that's that. I'm trying to thread this thing here. Girl, I'm gonna have to send you a picture of it, because you said let me see that demonstration you made. So again, I gotta figure this out. So it's a shawl. See, it's just a shawl. So but I gotta finish the arms, and when I finish the arms, then I guess I'll take a picture on Thursday. I'm not doing too great with how I'm conveying these messages, but that's what it is. All right, it doesn't matter. It's my channel. It's my party, and I do what I want to. All right, I gotta make sure though I'm sewing it the right way before we be having a problem here. It'd be like, Houston, there is a problem. So it's comfy, but I don't know. So, you know what else is wrong with this one is that it is somebody else's design. They sent me their thing. That's it. Thank you, Missy. I don't know how to turn off the hold up, let me come over here. Where's the yeah, well, don't get used to this look. I'm going back to my natural curly me. As soon, well, I got 2 events. I might be blown out through Karen. I might have the what do they call it? Straight natural. I might have the straight natural look for thing. But you see what oh, wait a second. I'm gonna try to see if I could do something. Hold up, I gotta find out which window I'm in on here. I don't know which window is me. That's crazy. Mm, okay, sir. I don't do well with compliments. Um, is it this one? That's not me. That warning is not me. It's this one. This one is me. This one is me. Okay. So now let me try to get in the properties of this. I got a feeling I'm going to mess it all up. I think it's on the right click over here. I think, is it under transform? Maybe it's under properties. No, that's the webcam. That's not what it is. This one. I think it's under filters. I found it. All right. Oh, but if I remove it, I'm gonna make a whole mess. I don't want to. Oh, let me turn it off. There we go. There we go. So here we are, Miss KK. So like I told you, I can't blow out good, but I certainly can. Um, yeah, God be with you too. Jesus, Joseph, and Mary. Um, so Miss KK. So this is what I ended up with. So that's why I said I have to blow it out first, pin curl it, wrap it. I have to wrap it, then pin curl it to get my results. So I'm chilling with it. I'm chilling. It's all me. Look as good as your relaxer. But don't let it rain. I'm gonna be in trouble. That's amazing. All right, so I learned this new stitch the other day, and I hope I can remember it. But if I can't, I'm gonna pretend like I can, because I'm about to come over here and just do this like this. Lord Cheek, where are you when I need you? All right. All right, I think I remembered it. Karen, I'm not your friend no more. Cause you doing me dirty right now. Anyway, I don't know what y'all could see. Let me see what y'all could see. Cause uh, I can't work like that. That's what I tried to tell you. I can't do that. And I'm gonna tell y'all for the record, I don't like sewing nothing. I don't like stitching these things together like this. These are not my favorite part of it. Who moved? San Francis? Let us not encourage. I did it. Let us not encourage. Um, I was reading some articles today, and I see that I know that's right. He is not a fan. He is not a fan. He is a spy. They sent him over here to spy on me. This is you know what, sir? Why don't you tell them that you've been assigned a mission? Go ahead, Karen. Tell them about the mission. The mission is to gas up Monica's head, make her think she's all of these things, so the guy could speak to her, and then it's gonna be some kind of entrapment. He got sent on a mission. In the words of Karen, he's one of those. No, I don't really know. I'm not gonna be accusing people of being sent on missions, but they be sent on missions out here, right? I spoke to him yesterday on the platform just to find out, like, well, your word is your bond. Because he can't get out of here. I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me no questions. I don't know anything. That's about it. You know how they be but you gotta admit, Mr. New York, that from the side of town you come from, those are the kind of activities they engage in. So it's not far fetched that somebody would think that, you know. And that's that. So I am sewing the sleeve shut. So you see the sleeve is open, so I'm sewing the sleeve shut. Right now I'm trying to use the thread that's already, just sticking out from the garment, from some stuff that was already sticking out. So I'm just trying to use what I got so it won't fall apart. One thing I have learned is that the sewing part really, though I don't like it, it really holds up. And that's about that. So San Francis, what you been up to these days? Cause I don't even, well, I don't want to say too much because I can easily offend people, so I'm just trying to be, cordiality. I cannot believe that I learned that stitch, and I really am doing it. I'm so proud of me. Shout out to Momo. It's a sewing thing, something I don't do, and that's it. I can only be here up to 6 o'clock because um I have a um I have a team meeting to participate in at 6 o'clock for the business that's behind me. So when I'm doing the Zoom calls, I got to have my thing behind me look a different way, and I still haven't set it up enough, but it's doing okay. It's doing okay. They're talking about holiday. They're talking about holiday gift giving. Not much. Went to Chicago to visit my son. Hopefully, we'll be in Norway next year. Girl, Norway. Why you going to Norway? What's going on? What's up with that? What's up with that? That seems different. That just seems different. I don't even know how. I hate that sound effect. I was listening to somebody's live stream the other day, and they was dissing people for making sound effects, and I was like, when I came live, I realized I do that same thing. So that must be annoying to the listening ear, or what have you. Oh. I had see, girl. Could you stop because it's giving me? I just have jokes. I just have. I come like just jokes come to mind. Like here's a woman with a whole family. I just remember when people try to fraud us out here and tell us you ain't had no family, or make an appearance like you ain't had no family. And that's about it. What else am I? What am I up to these days beyond this? After this project right here, y'all want to see my snowman? Where did I put him? Do I have him here or in the office? So I'm doing this whole snowman. It's called a Frosty Fiesta for the office. Hold on, I'm gonna get y'all my snowman. Just wait a minute. So let me just leave this like this. Do y'all want this or y'all want me to get the other background black? Just be black again. But for now, so I went and got my Victoria's Secret. You know, sometimes when you buy stuff, whoop, this way. Sometimes when you buy stuff, they give you free bags and stuff like that. So this is the little guy. Is this a little one? Hold up. Yeah, I think that's the little one. Yes. So as y'all can see, I just got yarn everywhere. But so this is trying to figure out which pattern we wanted. So this was the little guy. And I felt like he was too small. So I changed the stitching around to make bigger guy, and I stuffed him kind of sort of. So this is the start of our Santas. I don't know how many Santas we got, but I know that the theme is their snow place like home. So so this is my snowman with his simple head, but I can't finish him because I gotta figure out how to make a nose. I need orange yarn for it to be out of thing. It needs to be out of orange yarn, and I have enough black yarn left to make hats. Whatever the hat is that Frosty wore, but it's gonna be a Frosty Fiesta. So with that, let me put this over here. So with that, I'm making snowmen, and I think I need 8 snowmen. Does anybody remember when I made the gingerbread men? How many I made? I need to go back to that video because I need that many for. But I feel like I had 16 of those because I made it for two rooms. I better not have lost my needle. You know, this is the worst thing. I cannot keep up with the damn needle. Did y'all see what I did with the needle? This is not the first time. Every time I've been working, here it is. I've been working with this stuff. I can't keep up with the needle. Okay, so that's that. All right, so now I think that's about as much as the pre yarn that I had sewing in stuff, weaving in. The ends has been a big issue for me. All right, let me go on with is my auto thing coming on? Let me see something. All right. Too much production around here. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Sam Francis. I thought he was I don't know what I thought. Let me leave you alone before you get doxxed on here. Just for talking to me. And that's that. But all right, so now I'm gonna get my yarn and measure me out a piece. Oops. But you see how seamless that is? You can't, well, you could tell because that's where the opening is. But I love that thing. I love that thing. You know, Sam, ain't nothing changed about this place. You know, people still hate on you for well, hate on me for just being me. What more can I say? What more can I say? What more can I do? Okay. What more can I say? What more can I do? You know, there be people, yeah, I know. Ain't nothing changed. It'd be the same. It'd be the same BS. It just be a different day of the week. So I just be like, all right. So when I go to sew, I always make this little hole right here. I make this little loop right here, so that when my yarn goes through the end and it reaches, you know, like when you sewing and it goes to the end, then I put my little needle through that little hoop, so then I don't have to worry about tying a knot in the in the thing. All right, so we're gonna continue on the sleeve. Sorry y'all can't see, but I can't be up there and everything else. And then you know how this goes. So I'm gonna go from over here to over there. See my loop right there? See my loop? I'll show you it better this way. When I go like this through the loop, knotting it off. If you got a better way to do it and you know something I don't know, don't hesitate to share the information. But if you want to hate on me, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn because it's not going to make a change in my life. In the words of Michael Jackson, y'all need to start with the man in the mirror. Okay, so now, boo doo 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 doo. All right, and now I hate when the string is so long, but it's okay. Go Momo, you got this mattress stitch. Oh, I got some loose threads hanging around here. I hate when it's long like this, but it is what it is. So then you're supposed to do like maybe like 4 or 5 stitches and then you do the pull thing. And that's it. As I'll finish this, I'll see. Anything else? Seen any good movies lately? Been watching anything lately? You know, I be looking at court cases, but today I didn't look at any. I'm still devastated. I'm still having I don't know what kind of abuse this is, but I'm feeling some kind of way about that Alicia Andrews case. I'm feeling some kind of way about it. I don't know what kind of depression I'm going through as a or what kind of I don't know. I'm just Oh, Sam, you're not in Florida anymore, correct? That's a yes or no answer. Cuz I was about to ask you what's wrong with your peoples in Florida? It don't make no sense to tell me what you watching on television. You know why? Cuz I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know nothing about it unless, you tell me it's got some good, some good movie. I don't forgot what I asked you that you said no. I said, "Are you in Florida anymore?" And you said no. All right, that's what I asked you. All right, cuz that trial happened in Tampa. And that's just crazy. So this is not bad. This is not bad. This is not coming out bad. Now I'm not gonna have nothing to do tomorrow at the crochet class. Well, that's not really true because I have something else I started. I was started an insert for my one of my bags. An insert for one of my bags. That is pretty damn good. And I'm going through the outside chains of this stitch. And that's it. Oh, still in Florida. Yeah, maybe I think my next big trip though, I think my next big trip is gonna be a cruise. I wanna go on a cruise. I was thinking about doing that. See that knot that's inside this darn thing is driving me crazy. But I like that I learned this thing, cause I was gonna have the girl at my job teach me that stitch, cause I'm sure she know how to do it. But they all know how to sew except for me. My mother was the seamstress, so I didn't sew nothing. She sewed everything. If I wanted something, she sewed it. And that's it. So this stitch, this mattress stitch, you go from side to side, and then after a couple of stitches, you pull it so it could close up the seam. So that's a good way to do it, like when you want to connect garments like this. But it's my new go-to stitch because I like it. And people be like, I go to these YouTube videos and people be explaining how to do the stitches, and not everybody can teach. I just be like, oh girl, bye. So it don't be a wholesome experience the whole time. And that's that. So I did find somebody to teach this stitch yesterday after going through about 6 or 7 videos. So shout out to those people who can actually teach, because that's not me. That's not me. And that's that. T was wearing her whatever it's called, whichever character. He's a demon slayer. Whoever that character is, it's a demon slayer. So she's wearing her demon slayer jacket today. On top of, because it's significantly big, so she's wearing it on top of her regular coat. But she's loving it. I can't. Go Momo. This is so crazy. It really is closing it up. I'll show y'all when I get to the end of it. It's oh, I'm almost there. We're almost there. I only got that little bit left to do. Ooh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So KK, what you got going on? What's new in your space? So I'm gonna have to get a camera to look down at this. And then I realized some other things, just the logistical things. On this one, since I finished Latia's thing the other day, so I finished hers on Saturday. Then I took it to her and I started this. This one is not complicated. It was straight. It's too straightforward. It's 3 stitches in all, 3 different stitches. I mean, this is simple, but if I had to design it, I would have probably did just one thing differently. I don't know. I'll figure it out on the other ends. If it don't work, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I still got the other one that I gotta. I have to unravel it. Um, I have to unravel it, so then I will figure out. I don't think they call it unraveling. I think they call it defrogging it or something. I have to frog it or something. But you know. That's when you know if you learned the lingo. So, but I have to make another one. I just need to find different material, a different yarn. And I think this will look cool if it was in a multi yarn. Like if the body was in a multi yarn and then the arm was in another color or a solid color, I think that would look nice. I think it would have looked, you know. All right, I'm almost at the finishing of that arm. And I'm probably doing more back and forth than I needed to do for this. But I'm just making sure it's secure. I don't want my arm to fall apart because this is mine. I better copyright my other thing before somebody around here try to steal it. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, that's the last. This the last stitch right here. Let me pull it to make sure it closed up. All right, let me knot it. Just like you chicken heads be doing those weaves. And they be doing that stitch. All right, let me just weave into this a little bit down the row. All right, so I finished one arm. I finished one sleeve. Hey, Sakina. Right now I'm doing a shawl, and I'm closing up the arms of it. The one arm right now, and that's that. How you been behaving yourself? If it's possible. How you doing? So what I like to do is I'm coming through here. This knot that's in this thing though is killing me. There's a knot in the yarn. All right, so here's what I'm doing, but I'm just And then let me just take it down. This shouldn't come out anyway because I knotted it so it wouldn't. Alright, cutting this off. Alright, so we got one sleeve all done. See, and this sleeve is tight too. It's like tight. It's like tight. Alright. But of course this is the inside. So hold up. I gotta make sure because I don't wanna mess it up and then I'll be on the other side and the sleeve be sewn. One be going one way and the other one be going the other way. And I'll be like, what did I do? What did I do? Alright, and see at this end, I think I left a long enough string. I did. So that I could sew it. Oh, you know what? No, you know what? I probably never disconnected this one. Oh, I didn't. Alright, so let me see. We sewed this one this way. Alright. So now we over here. We are going to sew this one this way. So we're going to double check that to make sure we on the same side. All right. We on the same side. We on the same side. We about to sew this one. Mo, did you ever do a beginner's tutorial on crocheting? No, but we could set up one. We could do a Zoom. We could do a Zoom. We can make covers for coffins. Stop, Mo. I'm gonna need you to stop, Mo. I'm gonna need you to stop. So the rule of thumb on this thing is your yarn should be twice the size or 3 times the size of the area you're gonna cover. So that's gonna be 1. That's gonna be 2. I'm gonna do 2.5. No, I did 3. I made a kufi one time. My son wants me to make him a kufi. I got some nice pink. I made a for the breast cancer walk. When I walked it, I made a what do you call it? It was like a headband. I made like one of those for it. All right, so here we go. We on this side now. So this is already connected, so I don't have to put that little loop-de-loo in there. Oh, so you crocheted before. I probably will come live when I'm gonna do. Man, please, T over here. She done got a skirt made. Then I found out you could put elastic in it. Then I had to put the elastic in it. Then I found out how to put elastic in a different way from what I did. I was like, ooh, hold up. I gotta get a needle because the thing started coming out. That's why it wasn't finished off. Hang on a minute. So here we go. All right. I just I just gotta remember how to start it. Oh, how to start it with the slip stitch. But hold up a second. So this, as y'all can see, started coming out. So I gotta fix this little side back up again. All right, so that's the end of this one. But I need to sound off on it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this loop. Like, remember how I said before I was using a loop at the end? Okay, now what I gotta make sure before we mess everything all up over here is making sure I'm on the right half. That I got it folded up correctly, because I don't wanna mess that part up, because then I'll be really mad at myself. I don't know. I just feel like it could have probably been a little wider. All right, so we're going to do it this way. My needle's already in this yarn right here. So now I'm going to come into this side over here. No, don't pull yet. See, this is that stuff I be talking about. Okay, we're going to go one more time over that way so we start out right. And we're in that little hole. There we are. One thing about this yarn of today, if you reuse it, it's kind of complicated. Hold up. I'm down here at this end. I just want to make sure my end don't come out. So I'm just going to be doing some back and forth things because I don't really like the way that closed up. Okay. So now let us see if we can go back and forth or forth and back. What is... Alright. This is what happens when the damn thread is too long. Alright, I'm back. Girl, you gotta stop smoking. But you know what? I really can't tell people to stop smoking. You know why? Because for years I told one of my good friends, you need to stop smoking. You need to stop smoking. And the minute she stopped smoking, the C word came along. And then next thing you know it took her out. She had all them toxins in her body while she was smoking. Ain't nothing take her out. So I don't really tell people anymore that they should stop smoking because, ooh, that closed up nicely. The C word comes along and does all the damage. And then people be like, I should have just kept doing what I was doing. Wasn't even thinking about me yet. It's like the body goes through some kind of withdrawal. So if you've been doing something this long, continue doing it. It's like the inappropriate behavior of these people. They be doing it. They've been doing it so long. You can't change people's habits. Cause I've been up here for 8 years trying to get people to do some things differently, and they still ain't never done nothing differently. They done continued in the same fashion. God forbid you should tell them to do something differently. Me personally, I'm enjoying my best moments. I think it's happening now. Like when you find peace, it's one of the best things. Got myself some new acquaintances, and they speaking positivity in the air and stuff. But I will tell you that this social media experience of being on this internet with the folks or characters that I became familiar with over here has really jaded me towards people in general. Like I'm the toughest person to have a conversation with these days because I just be like, it's the experience here that reigns supreme. I be trying not to act like that, but it be crazy. I just be like, I was on a YouTube. What can I tell you? And I ran into a bunch of people that, you know, let me see things from a different, see people differently. The impossible has become possible, and the possible is impossible. But it took me a minute to figure that out. So now I just be protecting my energy with everybody. And sometimes I be like, "Dag, Monica, you would have done that for a person. You would have been like, yeah, just it be these YouTube ships. Take it to another level." And not that everything has been negative, it's just that it was different. And it took some adjusting. And I'm just not, that open. So if I'm just sitting here, um, closing up my sleeve of my shawl that I plan on wearing on Thursday or later this week. I might not even have the damn date right. I just thought about that. I keep saying Thursday, but I think the thing is on Wednesday. Mo, I've been protecting my peace in real life. Um, well, if you've been protecting your peace in real life, engaging on this internet is part of protecting that same peace. It's part of that same piece. I'm pulling when I think I don't want to have no stroke, heart attack, none of that. Yeah, at this point in the mission, right? Cuz you know some people's on a mission all the way to heaven, heaven. Some people's on a mission because they really thought that you could become a billionaire on the YouTube. So they was competing with people for that. And then the people that had creativity or some uniqueness about them, right? And if you fall in that category, you know who you are. If you are a uniquely identifiable person, you became a threat to all the copycats because they wasn't uniquely identifiable. They needed to steal your identity, your joy, your life, your story, your everything to make something for themselves. Imagine how like pathetic that is. So I was speaking to somebody the other day and they was like, "Oh, that sounds like the internet is broke." And I was like, "Yeah, it is. It or that particular element that I was in is broke." And I said I took some time away from it to do what? To heal myself. Yeah, you know it's the billionaire YouTube club. Cause in no other organizational structure, let's just talk about organizational structures. Do you see teams go after each other? You understand? A team aligns themselves to win together. They work in unison with each other because they have a common goal. Not here. Not here. They don't have no the common goal is to not see somebody else doing better than them. And then the worst part about it is if the storylines they had created for themselves had been real, they would have been awesome people. They would have been awesome people. But they even know that the story they created is not tangible. They would have been awesome people. But you can't live up to you can't live up to stuff like that. You just can't. It's invisible. And then when some people started to call people out on their fakeness, the unbelievable scale, they didn't know how to handle that humiliation. Because, you know, in cyberspace, digital platforms such as these, you can make up your own kind of lifestyle. If you a bum, you get to be flamboyant. Your bank accounts can be overflowing with resources. You could say you have $50,000 and only have 5 cents. The only person that makes sense to is you. Some people imagination. I really wish that life they could achieve that. But nah, not on this, not on this world. Not in this world. And then some of the attacks just got so personal. Some people couldn't recover from the carnage. And now they spend their whole rest of their time trying to tell you about the better them. Let me take another 15 minutes. Because this other thing that I'm going to, first of all, they wait for people to come to log in. So they spend about 10 minutes waiting to get to critical mass. And then they do this prayer. And if y'all all know me, y'all know I don't like nobody praying over me. So I'll be trying to miss the prayer section. So we got about another 10 minutes. I want to finish this up, closing up this, that's what I'm going to call it, closing up this sleeve section. And then I want to see if I got the right fit for this. It'll be the moment of truth. And you know what's so funny about this whole crocheting thing? I was watching another YouTuber who does commentary on court cases, and she's also an attorney or licensed attorney. And in the middle of one of the court cases, she decided she was going to do a crochet, like some kind of class like this. Not teaching anybody, everybody just come and do on her stream. Everybody's just doing whatever they creatively do. If you sew, you sew. If you crochet, you crochet. If you knit, you knit. If you do embroidery, you come through and do your embroidery. And they were checking in like they was checking their piece. Like, this is, I do this as a just a way to check my piece. And I was like, dag. Then I heard the person say, I was watching this young lady. Didn't give me no credit for it. Who's over here in my comments occasionally, and she was crocheting on her live stream. And I got the motivation. Listen to the language. I got the motivation to do the same thing. Not inspiration, not copycatting. The motivation to do the same thing. And I was like, that's what I be trying to be, a motivator around here. Which is way more different than an influencer. An influencer, to me, tries to get you to do something that they're already doing. They're influencing you to do something that's already been done. A motivator, though, is encouraging you to do the things that you want to do, and their primary objective is to help you see that that's in your best interest. It's supporting you along the way. I never really realized what that would look like or what that was like. And I was like, you know what? Shout out to King of Faux, because, you know, I always try to give credit where credit is due. He came through one time and he's like, you ain't got no influencers. You got motivators. I was like, But I will have to agree. I agree with that language. I approve that message. I'm finished with this side. I'm just trying to do my knot off. I'm going to take my thing down the side a little bit so that I can make sure that it knots off right. I like to do like they do when they putting in the weaves and hairs. And that's that. So let me just. Now I think on the other side I got like 3 strings I need to weave in. But I'm not going to do that right now. Now I'm coming back through this other side. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Alright, let me see what I got going on over here. 5 more minutes. I think I could do this in 5 minutes. Alright. So I did make it. It is 3 times, not 2. And I did 2.5 times. But 3 times would have been right on point. Alright, so now I've closed that up. Alright, so now this is the shawl. And those are the sleeves. I'm going to turn the sleeves the right way out. See, I got these strings I got to put in, but so I'm going to have to stretch this part. Alright, let me do the other side the same way. Turn it on the other way. Okay, this sleeve right here is a little bit more looser. Alright, so now this goes like this. Let me see. So it's a damn shame I'm like in a little corner because of the way these people get down on the internet. I'm in a spot. Alright, so this is supposed to go crisscross, and then the sleeve. So when it's crisscross, it is this sleeve for this arm. And then, did I? See, that's what I thought I was going to do. All right, hold up. Wait a minute. Okay. We're going to do that again. So is this sleeve to that side? I think I did it. Okay. That's looking great. Wait a minute. I don't think I messed this up. Okay. Let's see. Let's go. This side to that side to that side. Okay. Let's try it again. All right. Crisscross. All right. It's crisscross. Let me get it even. All right, it's even. I don't know why I always go with this arm first. All right, that's jiggy. Okay. I might have did it. And then this arm is over here, and that's jiggy. I might have did it. And then this goes down, and this goes down. I might have did it. And this goes down. You know what's so hard? As I don't have a damn mirror over here. Wait a second. I gotta go to the mirror. Be right back. Hey, Carla. I see you. Oh, this is so cute. All right. I have it, but I still I gotta do something. I gotta, like, it's there, but it's not there. Let me get over this way. This is how it's supposed to look. But I feel like I'm gonna have to do the other thing with it. So I'm gonna have to block it. Hey, Miss Tawana, I'm gonna have to block it to see. But yes, so I got 2 days left. Yeah, I got 2 days left to do it. So I'm gonna steam it so I can stretch out. The arms are fine though. The arms are fine. This is how it's supposed to look, so that's good. Or you could crisscross it in the back. You can crisscross it in the back. Gotta figure that out. Alright. Alright. It's not so bad. It's not so bad after all. I like it. I like it. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I like it. 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 It's okay. It's okay. Now, if I had to do this again, I think it was like 200 stitches. I think I did 210. I probably would do about 230. So, but shout out to Momo for making herself sure. Oh, the good thing about it is the dress that I'm gonna wear with this has short sleeves. So this is definitely gonna warm me. Maybe I have to put it the other way and crisscross this in the back to make it make sense with that. But yes, I'm very smitten with what I did. So, and I think I am gonna roll these little sleeveys up a little, something like this. Because let's face it, that's how we would wear something if we had something. Go Momo. It's your birthday. Get busy. Go, Momo. Ow! Okay. I did the damn thing. All right. I got to go, but I'll check y'all out later this week. I don't know what my schedule is like. I really don't know what it's like anymore. I don't know what I don't listen, I'm just enjoying life. You should enjoy life too. You only live one time and you don't know how that's gonna end up. Well, for some of you it's kinda messed up. But hopefully, the story gets you get to change the narrative in your story. All right, I'm gonna go stealing packages from in front of people's porch. What else is new? All these people know how to do is take things that don't belong to them. All right, let me go. So I think they finished doing all that praying stuff. So I get to just come in late. This is Mo. I've got to go.